Hey guys, Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of RimWorld, back with some more of a little Sanguophage blood cult where I just spent a few seconds going down everybody's health conditions and seeing who's got what wrong with them. And then I promptly ignored Kirk because we know what's wrong with him. I wanted to focus on Voltstron. We've left Voltstron largely unattended medically, if you will, because we haven't been able to do much with all of his problems, but we've got a little time to kill right now. We don't have anything pressing right at this exact second, and Voltstron has many things wrong with him. He's missing a nose, he's missing a lung, and it wouldn't be a bad idea if he had a better spine and possibly a better leg. We can deal with some of those problems. I'm just not sure how many of them. First things first, how many advanced components do I have? Because that's what you're getting into with bionics. I have 7. Okay, what does 7 advanced components buy me? Like, say, the spine issue. Okay, that is 4. All right, fair enough. We're down to 3. How about, what else can we make? Can I make a lung for you? Can I do a lung yet? I can't do a lung yet because I don't know the proper research for that, nor do I know how to do noses. Do we know the tech prints for those? Are we anywhere close to being able to do that? No. No, we're not. Flesh shaping, I believe, is your nose right there. Yeah, there's your nose. Your nose is coming in with flesh shaping. And the lung, I vaguely remember. Is that toxin filtration? No, yes, detoxifier lung. Okay, we can work on a lung for you, Voltstron, and we're going to do that. What are we researching right now? Precision rifling? Okay, we're almost done with that. You know what? We're almost done with precision rifling. We'll just let that one tick along there. In the meantime, can I learn what I'm going to need for a lung? How about that? What am I going to need for a detoxifier lung for advanced components? Okay, so I'm going to be 1 shy, but we can make them. We can eventually make these, right? Do I know how to do advanced fabrication yet? Again, I can't stress the number of times I need to say I have 4 different RimWorld runs going on right now, so I'm never 100% sure what I'm doing in any given one of them. But apparently, yes, we do know advanced fabrication, which means we can make advanced components. So why don't we queue a few of those up? How about we did it? Don't go crazy. Yeah, just do until we have 10. That's fine. 10. Wait, 7? Did we just use one for something? What did I use one for? Oh, before I forget, because this has come up in comments many times, and I keep looking at it and going, yeah, I should totally check on that. That's a really, that's an important thing. And then I completely forget, because again, 4 different RimWorld runs going on right now. Somebody was saying that not all of our geothermals, in fact, several people have said not all of our geothermals are connected. That one seems to be fine. Up here, yep, okay, I see it over here. Yes, good call, comments. Good call right there. Yep, I see the problem over here. So let's connect you right into you. That's certainly been one of the issues with power lately. We're missing one of the geothermals. All right, good shout there from comments. Good. Do obviously keep the comments coming in. YouTube loves engagement. They're big fans of it. The more you comment, the more people think this video is important. And by people, I mean the YouTube algorithm. So please keep the comments coming in. Eventually, I do get around to it. I know, you're banging your head against a wall going, oh my god, is he ever going to see this comment? I've seen it. I just forget it. That's the problem. Ooh, there's some heal root there. You see the problem there. You see the problem. I'm thinking about comments and power and geothermal. I'm like, ooh, shiny thing. What area did we reveal, by the way? Was there anything exciting? Yeah, no, we're familiar with this. I literally told you to hammer that out. I actually told you to go ahead and do that. Wow, I've got a lot of steel kicking around on the map. Okay, we may not have it in storage, but I have no shortage of it out on the map. The other thing I was thinking of just idly is psychically abducting someone and then imprisoning them. Just, for funsies, more than anything, just for fun. So we could do... Wait, why can we not do skip abduction? Oh, it's obstructed. Yes, you're entirely right, it is. It's very much obstructed. Okay, we're going to need to move that. So let's build a copy somewhere where it won't be obstructed, like maybe kind of right outside the front door there. Standable space on all sides. Okay, where do you think we can't stand? Is it a tree issue? You telling me, what do you think is the problem here? There we go, you like it over there. I don't know why they thought people couldn't stand there. Maybe it was trees, I don't know. And then deconstruct that one. Now, psychically abducting people for funsies. Yeah, we can do skip abduction. So I can just psychically I don't know, teleport somebody here. They'll go into a coma, and then we can figure out what to do with them from there. I mean, how would you rather spend your Saturday afternoon? Because this is what I want to do. It's not actually Saturday; it's Friday as I'm recording this, but it will be Saturday or Sunday by the time you see this. Precision rifling is done. Cool. Let's get on to the lung issue. Yeah, let's see if we can get a lung going for Voltron. And in the meantime, before you forget again, Dave, did you actually queue up a bionic spine, or did you just pretend you were doing that? No, you just pretended you were doing that. So let's make one of those. Advanced components can be after that. That's good. We don't really need the eye right now. We can get rid of that. All right. If a trader came by who had some advanced components, I am willing to spend some money. Where did I just put my psychic abduction thing? It's around here somewhere, right? Psychic abduction? There it is. It's in the bushes. Okay, who wants to psychically abduct somebody? Ooh, me. 0% chance. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Who's got good? Yeah, psychic sensitivity 120%. Total quality 15%. Okay. Anyone else really psychic? 100, 120. Cool, you're in Scathe. Yeah, we're not going to count on Kirk. 140. Oh, Sissy. Sissy, actually, you should be the invoker. Mila, you can hang out at the back here. Anyone else like wicked psychic? I didn't know you were that psychic, kid. Umberto, no. Amanda, Bishop. Okay, the rest of them are just 100%. So Kaylina, you can go in, and Voltstron, and not Kirk, because it'll take you 2 weeks to get over to the psychic ritual spot. Maximum is 4. Okay, 37%. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I don't have bioferrite. Right. Okay, never mind, team. Never mind. All right, if a trader came by who had some bioferrite, that'd be exciting. I'd like that sort of thing. All right, well, all we can really do is just kind of tick things along here and see what happens next. More than anything, food looks awesome. Backup food looks awesome. Advent of Harmony. Sure, let's go do that. Let's go have an Advent of Harmony. Where's that one? God, there's a lot of things down here. Advent of Harmony. Advent of Dominance. Sure, that sounds fun. There we go. Advent of Harmony. Everyone's going to broadly hate it. Why don't we do it in the church then? Why don't Doctrine of Harmony? Oh, because it's not the church's religion. Do it anyway. People will have a good... It'll get them out in the fresh air more than anything. It'll get them out... It's the middle of winter. It's 53 degrees outside. It's going to get them out in the fresh air, though. They'll love that sort of thing. I like being out in the fresh air. There we go. The party is beginning in the middle of winter, in the middle of a pile of steel. They're basically having a party in a junk pile. But hey, they seem happy. Voltstron, Lady, and Jonesy are all over here just conspiratorially chit-chatting. We're bringing in the straps from the ship. Yep, those straps we spent all that time making. Flying halfway across the planet. Couldn't get there in time. It was a boring Advent of Harmony. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I was pretty bored by it too, if that helps. It was pretty boring. Nothing to write home about. Oh, wait, we are home. I should tie the batteries into the network, because currently they are not in the network. So let's go ahead and just kind of link A to B here. Did we ever get up and do the thing up here? Yeah, we did. Okay, great. So that is, just check one more time. That is connected, that is connected, that is connected, that is connected, and I think that should be everything. Okay, that should be everything taken care of down here, and obviously that one's connected. That goes without saying. All right. What... Apart from waiting to find bioferrite so I can psychically abduct someone for my own pleasure, Sissy and Lady apparently need a bedroom. Okay, Lady, you can have this one here. There you go. There's got to be something unowned around here, right? Somewhere, there we go. And who did I just say? Lady. Sissy and Lady. So you guys can have that one. You can stop sleeping in the ship. Yeah, you don't really need to sleep there. I mean, it's nice and cozy, but it's also kind of a junk pile at this point. Everything's coming in. All the stuff is being hauled out of here. So what could I do in the meantime to occupy my need for entertainment while I'm waiting to psychically abduct someone? Hey, Lamp, how's the blood farming going? Are you having fun with that? Yeah, Blood Lost Miner. That was us. Oh, Amanda's out. Oh, Amanda, we liked you. Oh, you were fun. Oh, bye. Thank you for coming by. We enjoyed your freakishness. Okay, well, that opens up a spot in the roster. Then I'm definitely psychically abducting someone. If I had a couple of demons, I could be doing that, but We know the problem we've had with demons in the past. How much, apart from psychically abducting someone, and I can't say that enough times, it's a very fun phrase to say, try it at home. We're vaguely working on bliss lobotomy, but there's nothing really we can do with it. Although we are slowly researching that monolith that's giving us a little bit of stuff there. I have a bioferrite harvester. That does exist. Speaking of the monolith, how freaked out are you? 45%? Hey, Jonesy, where are you up in here? Do you want to go, like, talk this thing off the ledge? Just for good, good thing to do. Just so it doesn't get too high and I have to do it in panic mode. Kirk's confused. Again, I gotta mod that out or something. I can't put mods in the game because I'm a prophet of RimWorld. Needlessly messianic, I know, but every time I put a mod in a RimWorld run, they immediately announce new DLC, and that leads to the mod apocalypse, and then I have to start all over again. So I cannot put a mod in this, otherwise new DLC will be announced. But Dave, they just released Odyssey fairly recently. Yeah, too bad. I'm a prophet of RimWorld. If I say it, it will happen. Kirk's no longer confused. I am Kirk. I am. Can we just reinvestigate the whole making you into a vampire thing? Like, where's Scathe these days? Scathe, when are your genes going to be back up and running? 30 days. Okay, that's not that bad. And Mila, it should be about the same, right? 33 days. I wonder why those are different. Because you bit Scathe at the same moment in time. Okay, well, don't know, but it's not that big a difference anyway. I'm not going to really lose any sleep over it. I lose sleep for far more important reasons than that. Mila has inspired taming. Okay. Are you any good at animals? You don't suck. Is there anything I want? What's on the map? Could get a donkey. Could get a gazelle-zy. I could get a bear. I could get a bear. I could just own a bear. Oh, we're gonna own a bear. Hang on. Where is it, first of all? Okay, slam it into pause mode. Tame that. Mila, if I can find you through the pop-ups here. No, that's the bear. Okay, Mila, can you go tame that, please? I need 8. Dang it. All right, don't tame it then, because it'll bite you in the face, and nobody likes that sort of thing. What else is kicking around here? Tortoise, raccoon, porcupine? I have a war porcupine? Do I want that? I could retame Fluffy. Who's been just wandering around the base because you went untamed. I believe that was another comment that came in. I was like, could you please retame that thing? It's just wandering around your base pooping. They didn't actually mention the pooping part, but that's just sort of, implied. Mila, can you tame Fluffy? No, don't clean the workshop. Oh, I have to tell you to tame. Okay. Mila, no, that's a cloth sandbag. Mila, is your skill good enough for this? Nope, need 10. Dang it. What's your chances that you're going to bite us in the face? Could we make the pop-ups go away? Thank you. 30%? Ooh, I don't like that. No, that's no good. I don't really... I bet Wolverine is going to be too high a chance, too, isn't it? Tame... Mila, come here again. Can you do a Wolverine? No, that's 10. Okay, never mind, Mila. This just doesn't seem to be working out, and I really don't need a donkey or anything like that. I've got kind of animals that I need, so I'm not really stressing this out. Got yaks, I've got cows. I don't really need another pack animal like a donkey. So, thank you, Mila. That's awesome of you. I don't really need that. I am going to make a little bit more kibble while I just happen to be looking at that, because we've got hay, and we've got more hay coming in, but it's not going to hurt us to keep that topped up. Jonesy's milking one of the cows. Good job there. And we're already like at least a third of the way through getting a lung. Are we moving on? Yeah, that looks pretty good. There's my bionic spine right there. Voltstron, apart from the nose issue, I'm going to try and work this all out. Okay? Because you're not so good. You're not really so good. You can't move very well. And you can't breathe very well. What with the one lung and all. We're going to try and work this out for you, kid. We're going to try and make this better. What is that right there? An assault rifle. Does somebody drop that? Does somebody need a weapon? Well, obviously not Mila, because she jumps around and stuff. Lady, LMG, obviously you've got the laser. Bulk goods trader, that could be very handy. That could be very, very handy. Pump shotgun for Scratch. What's your shooting these days? Not completely dismal. Why don't you go get that assault rifle? That's a little better than a pump shotgun. Where are they? Oh, it's a caravan. Okay, cool. So they'll just pop by. That's nice. Yeah, here they come. They might have some good stuff. They might not. I'm not opposed to this. Do I have any, like, hardcore narcotics I could be selling? Where are we at in the narcotics game? Oh, not looking good. Yeah, no, we don't really have a lot of narco. We've got a little bit of ambrosia. We have a lot of psych IT, but not so much on anything else. Hey, Mila, you want to go chit-chat with these people, please? See what they might have on them. If they had... Well, I'm willing to take a lot of things, and I'm willing to spend some money. First things first, what could I be selling them? Do I need all of these cows? Do I really need... I don't really need all of the cows. So let's get rid of one female, and we'll get rid of the bull, because I've got a calf, a male calf, coming up the roster. So I'm going to get rid of that bull. And then yaks, I think I'm good on yaks. Got one male, two females. That's good for now. I have 1,250 pieces of human meat. 1,250 pieces of human meat. Wow, I've killed a lot of people. I'm a very bad person. Ooh, you have advanced components. Hello. I will take those from you, thank you. I owe you a little bit of money, but we'll work that out in the fullness of time. I don't suppose you have any of the stuff I need to psychically abduct people, do you? Ooh, the tech print for flesh shaping. Oh, that's me. Wait, I have a tech print for flesh shaping. I just haven't installed it yet. Again, 4 different RimWorld runs. Okay, got to remember to install that. I just saw it, too. I was wondering what that tech print was. Got any good books? How about that? You got any good books around here? The Manic Shaman. All right, Recreation up. Not bad. Morose Orbital Apparel. Ooh, Orbital Tech up. Oh, that's solid. Yeah, we'll take that. And The Adventures of Daimo. Cooking up. That's not bad. Yeah, we'll take that one as well. That's pretty good. Anything else that I'm really looking for? Could we sell you maybe some garbage clothing? Get rid of that. Yeah, that's awful. Yeah, anything around the 50% mark. That park is only 65%. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, everything else is looking broadly good. Human leather kid parka. Yep, we dress our children in human leather. Frequently. And another human leather kid parka. Boy, we love wrapping up kids in warm, cozy human leather. Oh, good. Hey, I can start to get rid of some of all these slave body straps that I made. Get rid of all of those. Why are we up to 1556? That seems excessive. What have I accidentally sold here? I've clearly accidentally sold something. What did I accidentally sell? Check. Because this ain't looking right. Although those are worth a lot of money. Okay, I could kind of see that. Those are worth quite a bit of money. I sold 3 of those. There's almost 1,000 right there. Okay, that does make sense. I was a little concerned there for a bit. Well, if those are worth so much money, let's just go ahead. You know what I don't really need is probably the bedrolls, because we're just going to take the ship wherever we go. But they're also not worth a lot. May as well keep them in case we don't use the ship for something. So what was I saying I kind of wanted from you? Not the human leather. I've sold you a bunch of that already. So I could take your components. You have 39 of them. Dang. That's a lot of components. I have 50 neutroamide myself. Maybe just top that off a little bit. Like that. And then we'll take some of your components. I don't really need a lot because I know how to make them myself. But I would love to save those for, not having to make them. Basically, save the time by not having to make them. So no other tech prints, apart from the fact the one I already own. I already have 3 reinforced barrels. I don't think I need another one. I'd love to just walk out of this with a really good profit. Speaking of which, why don't you buy all of my ambrosia? Okay, you cannot afford that. So I will take probably some more components off of you. How about we get that up to, say, 20 components? All right, getting in the ballpark. How about 25? All right, there we go. You can afford that. And then, yeah, I think I'm pretty comfortable with this. This is not bad at all. I could sell them a bunch of human leather. Just save it for the next trader. These guys don't really have a ton that I want, per se. So maybe just save those for the next trader. You've got a rug and a steel poker table, and a bonsai pot. I've got one of those. Okay, good deal. Good deal. Good amount of money there. Got a bunch of components, all sorts of good stuff out of that. That was a very, very good trade. Not really what I wanted with the whole psychic abduction thing, but bioferrite, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm often looking for words. I am. I'm just sitting around going, what was that word that I was trying to say there? It's probably a sign of something horrible going on in my brain, but something horrible has been going on in my brain since the day I was born, so I don't know why I should stop now. Now what? What's forbidden over here? What's going on? What is this? Oh, the rifle. Yeah, could we... kind of just taking up a spot, isn't it? You know what, leave it. You're overthinking it. It's one inventory spot. I could set up a thing in the smelter wherever we have that to burn bio-coded stuff, but I'm probably not going to remember to do that. I mean, let's be real here. I'm simply not. Could we maybe move all the blood? Because that'd be cool. Clear everything here, please. Apparently we didn't do that at any point. If we could get the hemogen back inside, that'd be awesome. Most of that is lamps. In fact, probably all of that is lamps. We've just basically been farming lamp for a very, very long time. I may as well bump up the number of meals, since we're doing so good on food. I may as well have them as meals. So how about we're not really making... Let's make some more fine meals. Actually, that's already up to 50. You can make some more regular meals. Just do that. And that'll just at least use up some of the food, especially the human meat. We're going to want to get through that as promptly as we can. I don't really think I need to set out any more mining. We've obviously got a ton of steel on the map. There's no shortage of steel up there. This is a good map for steel. We did very, very well with this. And I don't really see any other components or anything like that. How are we doing on the new bedroom? Okay, things are happening down here. Walls have indeed been smoothed. And yeah, Lisa's throne is over here. Okay. Oh, hang on. There's a red fox hunting Sissy. What is the problem? Where is Sissy in relation to all of this? Sissy, where are you, kid? You're up there. Okay, cool. Why don't we just have a loose team go together? No, Lisa, Lisa. What's Lisa's problem? What are you doing? What's going on with you? Oh, you're in the pod. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine, Lisa. You be in the pod. You probably brought the laser in. I would. Let's have everyone kind of fall back here, if we could, and then shoot the fox in the fox face with our fox shooting gun. Kids, we gonna shoot the fox? You want to shoot that? There we kind of go, vaguely, sort of. Meal is in. Okay, that was unnecessarily dramatic. We didn't really need to go to that much effort. So everybody off draft. There you go. Grab that fox. Yep, we'll eat that too. What is this zone for? What do I store in here? Corpses. Entity corpses. And probably... Is this like disease stuff? Yeah, rotten. Okay, we're putting rotten stuff out here. Oh, Bishop, you just finally turned up. Cool. Go away. We don't really need that here. That's kind of a terrible spot for that. So how about we do a dumping stockpile zone, say, over here. And then where did that one go? Copy this and paste it over here. And then get rid of this one. So that can just go away. No reason we need to be storing rotten corpses right outside the front door. Lisa, what are you in for? You are in for age reversal. Okay, so Lisa's going to be a little bit younger when she gets out of here. If only it were that simple. If only it were that easy. Mila, what are you wearing on your back? Oh, it's Hawk's pack. Why? Canisters of reagents and a mechanism that uses them to generate tox gas. So it's going to spread tox gas around on demand. Okay. Why are we doing that, Mila? That seems vaguely threatening. You're carrying a dirty bomb on your back with the obvious intention of using it. If I have a dirty bomb in a backpack, which is basically what you have, I'm not putting that backpack on without the intention of using it. So, like, what's your plan here, kid, is what I'm asking. What's the goal with the dirty bomb thing? Are we going to fire that off in the middle of the freezer here and contaminate all our good, yummy human meat? Are you grabbing some hemogen? That's neat. Thank you, Lamp. Appreciate that. Yep, you're just going to be there forever being blood farmed. You're not actually that exciting to bother recruiting you. I mean, you have some skills. You don't have no skills at all. But you are, you're whatchamacallit. You're unwaveringly loyal. And it's kind of a pain in the neck to fix that. I believe if I gave you a lobotomy, that might fix it. It's a dramatic solution to a problem. And the problem is really philosophical. Lamp's just like, nah, I ain't into that. I don't want to be a member of your dumb colony. And my solution is to carve out part of his brain. Or at least carve out the part of his brain that determines what's a good idea and what isn't. That's actually a very defined part of your brain, by the way. It's the risk-reward ratio. Not fully developed until you're in your mid-20s, by the way. That's why teenagers make terrible decisions, because the part of the brain that tells them it's a terrible decision is not actually formed yet. So the next time a teenager does something stupid, understand they are biologically incapable of making a good decision. So, Lamp, I'd just like to carve out that bit of your brain, if that would be okay with you. The one that discusses loyalty. I might do it. I'm working on it right now, Lamp. I know that doesn't sound encouraging, you two, but eventually, look, Lamp, if it helps, it's going to be a very slow roll. All right? We are not doing a lot of anomaly work in this game. I'm actually going to get back to doing a throne room, Lamp. I'll come back to you later, I promise. What do we got for stuff here? I've got marble. Let's do a marble wall. And we're going to start to work on the... what might be a secondary throne room. I'm not going to put a throne in it right now, but I'm going to work on that concept of having a throne room in there, and then a really nice bedroom here with the anticipation that down the road... do I really have no wood? I do keep deforesting the area. No lie there. I do keep chopping the trees down. It's not surprising that I run out of wood occasionally. There we go. We'll get that. With the idea of eventually going down the royalty line and having, well, somebody royal stay here. And they're going to need somewhere nice to stay, so I can do that. Now, let's start to get... what else? What's like my most for stone blocks? It is, in fact, marble right now. Let's keep that plan rolling. What have I got for cloth these days? Oh, not much. I could do nice carpets in there. Everyone likes a good, nice carpet. Am I growing cotton anywhere except in the what's it, the hydroponics? Not really. Not really. I got a ton of psychite going up here. Be no shortage of psychite. Oh, and I was going to work on... yeah, they've got this broadly finished. Good. So I need somewhere new to park the spaceship, because I put my grav anchor over here, and that's generally where the spaceship lands. So we need to... I know I'm getting off topic from bedrooms. I believe... I have faith we will come back to that at some point. I'm just not sure when. Hopefully within the next few seconds or so. So everybody go carve out that, and then... what are you? You're obviously a deconstructy thing. There's an actual wall there. Deconstruct those. Are there any roofs here? Not as such, but kind of vaguely. So how about we just make sure... yeah, there are some roofs here. Just make sure there's no roofs here. You know, what with the collapsing roofs and all. So let's just make sure that doesn't happen and turn that off, because that's very annoying. Okay, back to the bedroom idea. So... marble, which is what I've got right now. I've got a lot of marble. So let's focus on making marble. No, that's the art bench, Dave. Let's focus on making marble blocks above anything else. So put that in there, and then, I don't know, do that like a ton of times, basically until I stop clicking, and then I'll probably ask for some more. After that, I'm just basically talking until I hit the number 50. Okay. What was my other thought? Oh, we need more marble. Right. So is there obvious marble in the area in terms of chunks? That's slate. That looks like marble. Yeah, there's a bunch of marble down there. Okay, they will be able to find things. Cool. And any of these local mountains marble? Yeah, this is all marble. Why don't we just to have chunks available and to give the team something to do, start carving through this. Hey, you know, maybe there'll be some components in there or something. Never know. Could be something fun in there. Probably won't be, but you never know. All right, punch through all of that and see if you find anything. And also really just come up with some chunks more than anything. And let's start the process of the whole nicer bedroom thing. So marble, I've got 495. Okay, 495. So start there. That's 20 and 140, 80... 120, that should be fine. Without actually doing math, I should have enough to do that. And 360 on slate. Probably can't do this, but just for fun, could I do 360? Oh, I can. Just do it. 300. All right, perfect. Put the nice slate tile in there. And also, let's get that door going as well. We should have chopped down many, many trees by now. We often do. So pop a wooden door in there. You're saying there's not enough stored. There will be. There absolutely will be. You don't even worry about that game. I got you covered on that, and get things moving a little bit faster here. All right. Next, love it if somebody fueled that, by the way. Can we do a conversion ritual? 9 days. All right, 9 days to that. Jonesy, what did you just put on your face? What's going on here? A Devil Strand face mask. Where did we pull that from? Why do we own that? I haven't authorized that. Did we get that as some sort of quest reward or something? What an odd thing to have lying around that I definitely haven't done anything with. Ooh, got some more components, didn't we? Could do some more hospital beds. Let's deconstruct those two. And did I ever learn the machine that goes ping? No, this is anomaly, Dave. Did I ever learn the ping machine? Was that hospital vitals monitor? I do. I do know how to do that. And we just bought all of those components, so I've got a few to spare right now. Yeah, I got 83 to spare. We did get a ton of them on that little flight that we went to, our flight to nowhere, basically. So let's deconstruct that, and I'll put one there, one there. Actually, you know what? Don't deconstruct it. Just move that over here. Move that over there. And then I'll put one here and one there. And it's not a perfect setup. I understand that. There are more efficient ways to do that. But broadly, everyone will have a nightstand and a machine that goes ping, a vitals monitor. Not everyone. Obviously, this guy doesn't have a nightstand, and it's all going to be fine. This guy doesn't have a vitals monitor, but it'll be fine. I see the narcotics are coming in. Can we make something out of those, please? We have nothing queued up, Dave. We have nothing queued up. Why don't we make, I don't know, say a bunch of these and a bunch of these? And as more comes in, we'll make even more than that, because this is your path to profit. Path to profit. All right. Drugs are being made. Beds are being made. All very good. Kirk is Kirk, really. Kirk is kind of just Kirk, aren't you? Ooh, some rice coming in. That'll be fun. People like rice. Well, people who like rice like rice. And you know what I could really use is another weapons shelf or two. Yeah, we have a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. So let's get some shelves going down here. Maybe like 1, 2, 3. You know what? Go nuts. Do 4 shelves down there. There's a raid. They're attacking immediately. They're scattered all over the area. Okay, hold that thought. First things first. Everybody into the runaway zone. You're already in a pen. Everybody into the runaway zone, and then we will reevaluate from there. All right, everybody just sort of figure this out as we go along. So you're just going to kind of crash down. And, oh, wow, you're coming down everywhere. Yeah, you weren't lying. You're coming down absolutely everywhere. Okay, I need everyone except Kirk, please. Because I think one of them just landed inside. Maybe not. Hang on, maybe not. Okay, most of them seem to be... Where? Where are you guys? Are you over here? You're a drop pod? No, you're a giant wheel. Okay, I definitely saw... I thought I saw somebody land in the base. There's some people. There's some people. We got Flab up here. And what the heck is your name? Come here. Come here. You know what? I can't even with you, RimWorld. I can't... What is this, RimWorld? What is this, Welsh? What is that? That's not right. Please don't attack my spaceship, Pigog. I've had you in another game. I remember your name. Everyone except Kirk. Come here. Just come over here. I have a feeling they're going to go for my thrusters or something like that. They love to take down a good thruster. Hey, who doesn't? You know, I get it. I understand that. Unpronounceable is dead. Good. Okay, there's more coming this way. But they have no point of real entry, so I'm not super fussed. Let's just kind of hang out here. Flab's down. Flab's down. And if you survive long enough, you could be a blood farm. We're very excited about that, Flab. Flab and Piglet, rather interestingly named. How about we have some of you come over here? Okay, some of you come over here. And then the rest of you can kind of line up here. All right, okay, you're dead. Cool. Flab's still alive. Mech, you're going to go try to repair something. Why don't you just come over here? You were actually going for some rice. Oh, you're down, too. How many prison things do I have? Only 2. One of you will have to live. One of you will have to die. So, get those resumes started. Yeah, everyone's out. Okay. That was a pretty easy raid there. So everyone except Kirk can be undrafted, and also remember to undraft the lifter. So, who lives, who dies? Flab, Piglet? Let's talk. Let's chat. What you into? What do you like doing these days? Good with animals. Art? Crafting? Social intellectual? Okay. That's a strong resume, Flab. You're pretty terrible at combat. You're slothful and delicate. Yeah, that's not good for combat. How about Piglet here? All right, you love punching things. You're nimble and you're super immune, but you are delicate. Okay, so you're going to take more damage, and you're incapable of caring. Hey, so am I. On most days. I hear that, kid. That's you're speaking my language there, Piglet. I don't feel you're as well-rounded as Flab. Okay, neither of you can do cooking. That must be a pigskin thing. They just can't cook. I think they're fine with eating raw food, like they actually prefer to eat raw food or something. I don't know if I'm saying that exactly correctly, but that's what I feel. I think we're going to grab Flab here. Although, if I have a spare bedroom, I'd be willing to convert it into another prison for the sole reason of blood farming. I've got 2 vampires right now, and a third one in embryonic thought process with Kirk. Yeah, let's do this. Let's say this is for prisoners. Okay? That's a really nice prison, by the way. Don't you dare try and break out of that. Let's capture both of you. Yeah, you're unwaveringly loyal. Purely for blood farming purposes, you're both unwaveringly loyal. Okay, so we're not going to convert you, barring something horrible happening to your brain that I might do just because it amuses me to do so. Or there's another way. There's some sort of psychic ritual where you can brain wipe somebody. Remind me anomaly. Oh, I can't actually see it. It's not philophagy, right? No, that's giving skills and experience. Definitely not a pleasure pulse. I've had that. It cost a lot of money. So, no, I don't exactly... It's not chronophagy. I think it's one that we don't know. But I believe there is a psychic ritual. In fact, I think somebody in comments mentioned it, where you can just sort of wipe somebody's memories out, and that can get rid of unwaveringly loyal. Although I don't think comments was 100% certain on that. But they're obviously far more informed than I am, because look at what I do in this game. It's good news. I'm a genius. I don't have to be good. I am RimWorld. Your health. Somebody should probably attend to you, sort of nowish. Best doctors as Jonesy. Welcome. Coming like in. Oh, you're already tending to Flap. Good. Good initiative there, kid. Good initiative. Did we not capture the other one? Because I see the bed is unowned. Do I have another prison? I might. I often do. I usually have a lot of prisoners. Medical emergency. That's fine. That's Flab. Hey, Jonesy, you're on the case, right? Oh, you went all the way over to the ship to get some medicine. Okay, the Flab's gonna die. You understand that, right? Flab's gonna die because you went all the way over there. All the way over there. Did the other person die? Oh, you down here. Oh, there you are. I did have another prison. Okay, this does not need to be for prisoners then. It can just be for colonists. Piglet, how are you doing? You are being tended to, as we can see. And you're dead. Yeah. Real good move there. Yep. Thanks, Jonesy. Thanks, Jonesy. There was a hospital. Oh, there's no medicine in the hospital. Never mind, Jonesy. Totally on track with what you just did there. It's okay. We'll eat him. It's fine. And nothing goes to waste in this colony. We'll eat him. And that'll be totally cool for all the people who are into cannibalism, which is not really everyone. Now, you, come here, Piglet. Hi, what plague? Who's got the plague? Everybody has the plague. Neat. Literally everybody has the plague. Jonesy, do you have the plague? You have a minor plague. Well, you're on self-tend. Could we move the medicine? Like, where's all my medicine? Oh, it's up here. Can we just address who doesn't have the plague right now? Bishop, Mila, Scathe. Okay, cool. Scathe, could you move? All right, hang on. Empty this. That's part of the problem there. Clear all of that. Clear everything up here. Just make sure all of this is cleared. You can leave the chem fuel. That's fine. Now, Mila, I know you're asleep. Could you move all of this herbal medicine, please? And Bishop, could you also move all of this herbal medicine? Let's get that down into the hospital where it'll be more accessible to, like, everyone who has the plague. Oh, great timing, team. Super timing. I know there's low medicine. It's in transit. Don't worry. It's all going to get taken care of. Great, just the plague. Perfect. Jonesy, where are you? You're tending to yourself. Okay, good. Fantastic. After you have a light snack. Do you maybe want to deal with the plague? Because that's... Now you're tending to Sissy. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Are we guys? Are we hauling the med? No, now you're cooking meals. Where did all my medicine go? Hang on. Slam it into pause mode. Where is all my herbal medicine? Because I don't see it in the hospital. Herbal medicine. Like this herbal medicine. Where is it? It's up in here. How about we didn't store medicine up in here? Okay, I get where you're going with that. Or more importantly, make the one in the hospital critical. So down here, this should be all medicine. It is critical. Are you critical? Why are you critical? You're normal. What the hell is going on in this colony? Mila, can you please? What do you mean? No, don't merge it. I don't want you to merge anything. I want you to move it from A to B. Okay, we're just going to have to cope with this as we cope with this. It's coming in. People are being tended to, if slightly slowly. Scathe, you don't have the plague, do you? No, you're plague-free. What with being the vampire and all. I actually don't know if that's the reason, but it might be. Jonesy, did you tend to yourself? You've tended to yourself. Lisa's been tended to. Scratch has been tended to. Okay. Hopefully this is going to work out, but I'm going to have to keep half an eye on that. Who has a medical emergency? No, they don't. They're fine. They're fine. Oh, by the way, we're going to be farming your blood now. I'm sorry. It's a thing that happens if you're unwaveringly loyal. We take your blood. My light's going out? No. Okay, that was just the sun lamp going out for the night. That's fine. I can cope with that one. All right. Minor bit of plague flying around. Everything else is going so good, though. So very, very good. Did a good trade. We fought off these raiders without actually having to get involved with the process. That was kind of nice. Take all their weapons. They're not very good, but we'll take them anyway. Frag grenades, those will sell. And machine pistols. Yeah, everybody's got a machine pistol around here. I'm going to get these shelves made. In fact, I'm just going to set up storage now. So critical. And the only thing I want here is weapons. All right. And then copy that and paste it to all of these. And we'll just only put weapons there when they finally get them done. I think they might actually be out of trees. Nope. Nope, we got some wood here. I'll set some more to be demolished. Nobody likes trees. So get all of those out of there, too. That'll keep them busy for a while. And I can have a better idea of what kind of weapons we've got if I can see them a little bit more clearly. All right, so next steps. Deal with the plague, obviously. Thanks, team. Thanks for having the plague. Sissy, yeah, you've been dealt with. Umberto. Deal with the plague. Try and find somebody who's going to have bioferrite, because I'm really hip on psychically abducting someone. It just sounds like a great way to spend a day, and it will be, I assure you. Apart from that, keep plugging along. Get these throne rooms put together, or the new bedroom put together, and look for any quest that's going to give me royalty rep. Try and get Mila as royal as is humanly possible as quickly as we can. But that's probably an excellent place to call it on RimWorld for today. Guys, do please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours. We'll see you next time. Citizens Tropico, everything is under control. This is not a fire. This is not a fire. This is an aggressive urban redevelopment program. Increase the boa constrictor education rating. Big snake, keep away. Are you all smarter now? Oh, you have a migraine or a rattlesnake bite. Well, this is wicked simple, Linda. Have you been bitten by a snake? If the answer is no, then it's a migraine. No, I'm waving, though.
Oh,
I'm waving.
Now. That's exciting.
I'm waving very frantically.
How are you doing that?
Now,
How are you doing that?
I can't with this. I can't.
This is it. Right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in.